morning, friends, and welcome back. I am Mrs. Gordon, and I am so glad you are here to learn with me again today. Today, we are going to talk about more living and non-living things. You might remember what living or non-living means. Remember, we talked about how living is things that grow, they change, they breathe, they eat food, they have food and water or air to breathe. Non-living things are things that cannot move without someone else helping them, or they sit still, they do not grow or do not change. So take a look around your home today. See if you have anything that is living or non-living. Remember, you are living, you are growing, you are changing. Is there anything in your home that you can grab? If so, grab all your materials and let's get started. Today, I have another story for you. Is it living or non-living? A dog is living. A ball is non-living. A plant is living. A bike is non-living. A person is living. A shoe is non-living. Is a tree living or non-living? A tree is living. See if you can help me sort out these cards into living or non-living. Living, non-living. I have a picture of a swan. Is this swan living or non-living? Remember, does it breathe on its own or move or eat? This would be living. What about these plants? We have a flower plant and a cactus. Remember, plants grow and change slowly. Once they do grow, they grow tall. They are eating from the ground, and they grow through light and air. These are both living. What about this rock? Remember, rocks do not move unless something else is moving them. So this would be non-living. What about these house shoes? Do you wear house shoes? Remember, they only move if someone else is moving them. By itself, they don't move. So these are non-living. What about this tarantula? It crawls on its own, it eats on its own, and breathes on its own. This would be living. What about this sombrero? Sombrero means hat. It doesn't move, and you only have it on your head if someone puts it on. So this is non-living. I have an octopus. Octopus live in water. They breathe on their own, and they also need food. So this would be living. What about this teapot? Teapots make noise when the water is done boiling. but it does not happen on its own, and it does not grow or change. So this is non-living. What about the mushroom? The mushroom lives in the ground, and it's in the soil, and it slowly changes and grows on its own. This would be living. What about this hammock chair? When it's by itself, it doesn't move. If someone was going to sit in it, it would move back and forth, push or pull. But it's non-living. What about this caterpillar? The caterpillar crawls. Eventually, it changes into a beautiful butterfly. So this would be living. Then I have a plant, a tree. Eventually, this tree will become tall and grow, and it is in the ground. So this is living. Did you sort out some things that you have? Were they living or non-living? Do you have more things you want to sort with me? I have more things. Let's see if you can sort out a few more things with me. Have you ever thought about your toys like Legos or blocks? Or do you have trees outside of your yard or grass? This picture of a tree, like we said before, is living. It can grow and it eats food from the ground. I have a picture of a seed. Now with air, water, and sunlight, this plant would grow. This is living. What about this picture of a block? They don't move unless someone else is moving them. They do not build unless someone else is building them. So this is non-living. What about this picture of a shark? Sharks live in water and they do eat. So this would be living. What about this picture of a can? Canned goods are usually bought from the store. It's food that people eat, but it's non-living. What about this fish? Fish live in water as well. So this would be living. What about this cheeseburger? Cheeseburgers are yummy to eat, but you as a living person eat them. So it's an item that is non-living. What about this trash can? Trash cans take in all the food that people throw away or different items, but it stands still, it doesn't move. So this is non-living. Crayons. Is your crayons living or non-living? They did not move until you picked them up. So this is non-living. What about this bumblebee? This bumblebee buzzes around, it flies, and they actually eat from plants. So this is living. I have a book. This book doesn't move or turn the page unless someone else is doing it. So this is non-living. I have a lot more items to sort out. Let's see if you can go around your home and find more things to sort. See if it's living or non-living. You did such great work with today, helping me sort out living and non-living things. Go grab your nearest adult and see if you can grab anything in your home, or go outside and see if you can find some more living or non-living things. Remember, you can create an observation journal. Observation journal, get a notebook, a paper. You can draw pictures of what you found that was living or non-living. And I hope you enjoy those things once you get out there. And until next time, I wish you well.